Alright, well, welcome back to today's video. Tonight we are here at the Cycleland Speedway in Chico, California. You just got done riding along with us for qualifying 2 laps. You have to lay down a good one here at Chico. We had 34 opens tonight and we went out in group number 9. And when you go out in the back here, it's just really hard to hit a good lap because usually the track starts out fairly hooked up and it just gets slicker and slicker, but we were still able to end up 5th quick. Now going out in group 9, like I talked about, it's hard to hit a good lap, but we really did a great job. I felt like my first one made some mistakes, but my second lap, really, besides missing it just a little bit in 3 and 4, we really hit our marks and ended up, like I said, 5th quick right inside the trophy dash. That's going to be crucial tonight. Now we don't got to run a heat race. We're automatically locked into the A main event. One of the things I wanted to start off this video with is there's a lot of fires going on here in Northern California where we're located, and I just want to say my thoughts and prayers are out to every single person. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. You guys saw in the time lapses and even here in the pit area, it's just so incredibly smoky. Check it out. Smoke everywhere. Lowell Morale is doing a full rework here at the Cycleland Speedway. Apparently the last few weekends here it's taken rubber and he is just not happy about it, so he really watered it to begin the night, and then now he's reworking it again before all the heat races started. Now I remember I told you guys last week when we were here at the Cycleland Speedway, we really struggled with our race car until it really got slick. Then we got going at the end of the night when it really started to get right around the fence. Well, tonight we just really started off with our race car being a little bit tighter, and that helped a ton in qualifying. It really kept the right rear in the grip, and I was able just to really put it all over the racetrack wherever I needed to be. So now we're going to be in the trophy dash tonight, starting on the front row. If we can win that, we're going to start up front in tonight's A main event. Well, we just got done with our trophy dash here at the Cycleland Speedway. Started front row outside, ended up running second. We had a really close call there on that first lap. The inside car, Ryan Foster, a legend of outlaw karts. I have so much respect for the guy. He was on my inside, and I felt like I did a good job. I tried to stay up in the grip a little bit, kind of like what we would do in the sprint car, and I was able to get a little bit of a run and kind of pull up next to him on that initial start, and then he kind of just threw a short slider into 1. So he threw that short slider, and I saw it coming. I knew he was going to try to because we're all fighting for that middle lane. That's just where you can hold your right rear in the grip, and it's the fastest way around the track. I tried to lift, but there just wasn't enough I could do. I was already going too fast into the corner, so I wouldn't really call it a dirty slider. It's just a product of the style of racing we have at the moment on the track. Then me and Landon went at it for a lap, and then after that we kind of single filed out and everyone was running that line. I started to move down at the end and I started to reel in that 6 car, so I think we found something. The track is going to change a lot, but coming home second, we should start 6th in tonight's A main event. Like I said, there at the end, I definitely think I had some of the fastest laps of the race, so I'm really excited with what we're going to be able to do to make a few small changes and have a lot more speed in tonight's A main event. All right, rolling out for tonight's A main event here at the Cycleland Speedway. After running second in the dash, that means we're gonna start third row outside in the A. Track's still kind of narrow. I mean, there is a slick patch around the bottom, but I think most people are gonna be fighting through that one line right through the center. You can keep your right rear in it. It's a lot of, keep your momentum up, and it's just really quick. So starting on the outside, hopefully we can get up there, keep our nose clean, and then just work on getting to the front and battling for tonight's A main event win. So we've had a lot of speed here at Cycleland this year, picked up a win on points race number 2, and we're hoping to get our second one here tonight. Well, tonight here at the Cycleland Speedway was absolutely nuts. You guys saw that A-main event, a lot of slide jobs. I want to recap it all, but let's go take a look at the racetrack. We'll kind of show you guys that and see the great surface we had here tonight. Well, we are down here in turns 3 and 4 at the Cycleland Speedway, and you guys heard me a little bit before the A feature. I was a little skeptical about the surface. They watered it a ton to start, and then they even did that rework before the heat races and the trophy dashes, and it just seemed like it held grip really long, which is good because then it wasn't going to take rubber, but I felt like it was just going to be one lane kind of right around the top. But I was absolutely wrong. You can see it got right up by the fence, not completely up there, but a nice little grip lane, not much on the bottom. I felt like the racetrack was just really good around the top. It was hard to make the bottom side of the racetrack work, and that's why you saw so many sliders. I like to call them death sliders or very aggressive moves, and the problem was, you know, about 3rd through 8th in the pack were really quick, and they raced real close to each other. You just couldn't really break away, and if you weren't throwing those aggressive moves like you saw on the GoPro or maybe from my mom's footage up top, you just weren't gonna go forward. You were gonna get stuck behind them because there's just no way of passing. You couldn't make multiple lanes work. It was kind of just a choo-choo train around the top side and then try to duck out and slide people when you could. And it was really fun, and I think that's why Outlaw Kart guys are so good, because you see they were just so aggressive. A lot of guys, like I said, through the outside of the podium, 3rd, 4th, all the way through 8th, were just absolutely going at it. As far as my A-main event went, you guys saw we did not end on a great note. I actually finally got rolling. The first half of the A, I was struggling a little bit. You know, I was trying to make the top side work, but I was either too tight or I was too loose, and I wasn't really running it right. I think if I could have cleaned up the beginning of the A, I might have had a better chance to be in a better spot. And then you guys saw I finally got going. I think maybe around laps 12 to 15, started to figure out how to run the top down here in 3 and 4. And I was right behind 3rd and 4th, my teammate Landon Brooks and then also Ryan Foster, and they got racing really hard, and you know, you saw Landon just get a little bit loose and dive off the bottom, and then it just wasn't. There's Carly. She's paying me a visit here on the track. You saw Landon got loose when he made contact with Foster, and I just happened to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time, so we ended up going to the back, and I think maybe driving up to 9th or 10th. It's Carly's birthday though this weekend. You guys all wish her a happy birthday. This video's a little bit late. Carly, how'd your night go? Struggled a little bit. It happened.
Got put in the wall.
It happens. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Once again, huge shout out to Jimmy Elledge, Durst Incorporated, Burris Racing Tire, Jet Fitness, and everyone that supports the factory carts. I'm getting eaten alive by the mosquitoes. Also a shout out to my good friend Brandon LaChance. He got his first win ever at the Cycleland Speedway tonight in the Open Division. See you guys all in the next one though, and make sure you subscribe for more content coming soon, as it's going to get real exciting at the end of August here in the beginning of September. See you guys all in the next one. Deuces.